All praise is due to Allah, who has united the hearts of the believers in Islam and has made it an obligation to remain united and has made it forbidden to become separated in his clear book. I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except Allah, who guides to the straight path whom he wills. And I bear witness that our leader Muhammad is his messenger and the best caller to the way that is straight. O Allah, send your prayers and your peace upon our leader Muhammad and upon his family and upon his companions, whose hearts were united and whose souls were educated, so that they became victorious leaders. And what follows thereafter, O believers of Allah, I advise you as well as I advise myself, to first have the proper regard for Allah, and thereafter be obedient to him. Dear believers, I greet you with the universal greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be with you. And I greet you with the celebratory greetings of the moment, Ramadan Mubarak. So we are now in the second 10 days of this blessed month. And these 10 days are known as the days of forgiveness, the time in which we go back to our Creator and ask for forgiveness for the things that we have said, or the things we have not said, or the things that we've done, or the things we have not done. And Allah says in the Quran, in Surah 2, verse 286, he says, the evil one threatens you with poverty and bids you to conduct unseemly. But Allah promises you his forgiveness, for Allah cares for all and knows all things. So this verse, it starts off by saying what the evil one, and we know this to be Shaitan. We know this to be Iblis. And Iblis means to be far away from the path that Allah wants you to be on, or have the characteristics that Allah wants you to have. And so Shaitan, or Iblis, he threatens you with poverty. And this is not just financial poverty. This may be this idea that I'll never have this person with me. I'll be absent of love. Or I'll never be able to have this thing. He threatens me with poverty. He threatens you with not being able to have those things that maybe you desire or you want. It could be a job. It could be a rank. It could be some type of position. But he threatens you, makes you have fear that you won't achieve this thing. Makes you have fear, or makes you doubt that your Creator can bring you through whatever it is you are dealing with to get or receive that thing. So he threatens you with poverty. Shaitan, Iblis, threatens you with poverty, threatens you, makes you fear that Allah is not who Allah says he is. And we know many of us, we deal with fear differently. Maybe we act upon it. Maybe we do things that we normally wouldn't do if we weren't in this state of fear, but he threatens us with this absence. And it says that he bids us to conduct unseemly, or he invites us or entices us to do things that we would not normally do, things that are outside of our character, things that are outside of our good Muslim nature. Maybe it's to steal. Maybe it's to do harm to someone else. Maybe it's to lie. Maybe it's to not pray. There are a number of ways that this expresses itself. But if you notice, in all of these things, nothing expresses that Iblis or Shaitan has power over you. That he has the capacity or the capability to make you do anything. He threatens. He gives the illusion. He makes the environment seem in such a way, or makes your mind think in such a way. Or he bids you to this conduct. He offers you something that looks like it may be pleasing. But in none of these instances does Allah say that he makes you or has the capacity to force you to do anything. So it goes back to this thing being our choice. It goes back to this this conduct or these actions that we take of being our choice, things that we decide to do. And so Allah, knowing and understanding this, He discusses what Shaitan threatens you with, or what he offers you with no guarantee that this thing will come to be. But then He says that Allah promises you His forgiveness. And we know that the promise of Allah is true. And the time that Allah gives us His forgiveness is when we turn to Him and seek forgiveness from Him. So He lays out two clear examples. One where something is not guaranteed. This poverty, this absence of a thing, this absence of love, this absence of finances, this absence of rank, this absence of duty location is not promised. It is only threatened. It is only put in front of you as something that you should fear so that you act outside of your good conduct. It's not guaranteed. But then Allah promises you His forgiveness for the way that you treated people, for the things that you did, for the times you didn't pray, for the times that you didn't give zakat, for the times that you didn't best express yourself religiously as you knew that you should. And it says that Allah cares for all, meaning that this threat that Iblis is putting in front of you, this conduct that Iblis is putting in front of you, are these things that he's trying to lead you to do, are not things that are beneficial for you, are not things that someone who cares for you would try and get you to do. But Allah says that He cares for all and He knows all things, meaning He knows your situation. He knows your background. He knows everything that you've experienced to get to that point, to feel like that threat or that fear that Shaitan threatens you with will come to pass. Allah knows everything about you. So if He knows all of these things and He still promises you His forgiveness, for us, for the Muslim, we should turn to Him. And these 10 days of forgiveness, these days of forgiveness within this month of Ramadan, are a perfect time to do so. أقول قولي استغفر لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. So we're in these 10 days of forgiveness. And for many of us, it is hard to turn to our Creator for forgiveness because we are always trying to humanize our Creator. We are always trying to bring our Creator to our level so that we feel that it helps us relate better to the Creator, or the Creator relates better to us because we humanize Him. And so when we do this, we think of all the things that we did. We think of the things that our religion instructs us to do or to not do. How we're supposed to pray, how we're supposed to fast, how we're supposed to give in zakat, how we're supposed to be kind. And over again, we don't do it. Or we're in a situation and our Creator brings us out of it. And over again throughout our life, we can count the number of times that we said, oh Allah, if you just bring me through this, I will be a good Muslim. I will do better. But we didn't. And so then we humanize our Creator which creates a barrier for us to turn to him for forgiveness by thinking about our spouse, by thinking about our child, by thinking about our loved one, that they tell us something over and over again. I'm not going to go to this place. I'm not going to hang around this person or these people. I'm not going to treat you this way. I'm not going to talk to you like this. And they ask for you to forgive them. But in your heart, you cannot. You think of how many times you told your child that this thing is for your best interest. How many times you told your spouse or your loved one that this thing is your relationship hinges upon their actions, and they or you never changed your behavior and you cannot forgive them. And then you take that same idea, you take that same mentality, your mentality, their mentality, and put it on the Creator and say that because I don't listen, because I say I will fix myself, because I say that I will change and I don't do it, I couldn't forgive somebody else for that. My Creator cannot forgive me. So we don't turn to him. But these 10 days, these days of forgiveness are the time that Allah wants us to come to him and ask for forgiveness. That Allah wants us to turn to him and say that, oh Allah, you are the pardoner, you are the forgiver, you love to forgive, so forgive me. Allah has two names for forgiveness, Ghaffar and Al-Ghafoor. So he wants to forgive you. He has the capacity to forgive you. And so it is on us, dear believers, to turn to him for forgiveness, and especially during these 10 days within this month of Ramadan. Allah says that the evil one threatens you with poverty and bids you to conduct unseemly. But Allah promises you his forgiveness, for Allah cares for all and knows all things. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا تقبل منا إنك السميع العليم إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين لا شريك له بذلك أمرت وأنا المسلمين الحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.